Hey everyone, I need your attention for 1 minute. This is not one of those ads. This is something that has changed my entire life. If you've been listening to this podcast, you know that this is all about personal development as the foundation for everything good in your life. And this podcast is now sponsored by Growth Day, which is the world's first all-in-one personal development app. I mean, oh my gosh, can you imagine having everything all in one place that you need to create the life that you want? Now you can. So if you've been struggling with your motivation, your mood, your productivity, or your purpose, you have to check this out. Growth Day helps you consciously change your life and achieve your potential. It has all the self-improvement tools, motivational classes, and life coaching all in one place. So many of us want to improve our lives, but the question is how? Where do we start? What do we use? How do you get unstuck? How do you make self-improvement stick? Well, research shows how. It's when you consistently journal, track your habits, set goals, learn from empowering mentors, and challenge yourself that you'll be happier, healthier, and more successful. But let me ask you something. Where do you actually do all of your personal development work? I have to tell you that over 300,000 people use Growth Day for a reason. It works. It's the world's #1 software for self-improvement. Growth Day has an amazing mindset journal that I absolutely love, a habit tracker, and a goal-setting system. In fact, I bet if you went to my stories this week, you probably saw me using the journaling app and telling you to do it too, because it's the first time that journaling has ever actually stuck consistently in my life because of this app. And best of all, Growth Day has live inspirational classes every single week from the world's top motivational speakers and life coaches. These are people who have impacted my life in huge ways. These are mentors who I already knew and loved. In fact, this is something that's so huge for me, you guys. I personally teach a class in Growth Day every single month, and it is one of the most fun things that I get to do, and I'd love to see you there. These classes will truly shift your life. There's always something new that you will learn. So join me and 300,000 achievers growing our lives with actual real intention. Visit growthday.com/Lori for a free trial. Yes, you can try this for free. So go to growthday.com/Lori and go live your best life. You guys, that's growthday.com/Lori. And I can't wait to see you there. Welcome to the Earn Your Happy podcast. I'm Lori Harder, founder of The Bliss Project, 3-time fitness world champion, fitness expert, and cover model turned self-love junkie, lifestyle entrepreneur, and author. Each week, I'll bring you a guest or a thought that will help you bust through your fears, connect to your soul, and get focused and clear so you can elevate your life, business, and relationships. We don't wait until we're ready for someone to tell us we're good enough. We take what we want and we anoint ourselves. Get ready to earn, own, and unapologetically rock your happiness every single day. Are you with me? Here we go. Welcome back to the Earn Your Happy podcast, and it is time for another quickie because there is always time to fit in inspiration. And this episode is brought to you by my 12-week Bliss Habit e-course. That is at theblishabit.com. And you guys, you can go through this at your own pace. So this is all of the different foundational lessons that I have learned and implemented into my life that have truly created a blissful life. And on top of that, you become a part of my tribe, which is so exciting because you get to meet so many incredible women who are all like-minded and ready to support you, be supported, and do this thing together. So you guys, I hope that you go check that out right now. That is at theblishabit.com. And again, I just want to remind you, if you guys have not seen my TED Talk yet, I would love if you would go over and listen. That is at loriharder.com/TEDx. loriharder.com/TEDx. It would mean the world to me if you loved it and you knew somebody who needed it, if you could share it and get that message out. So today, you guys, I want to talk about surrendering because
I am doing this in every single moment. In fact, I did it right before I got on this podcast because I have my book due literally in like 2 days and I have to have it all done today. So I was resisting coming in here to record this quickie. I was in pain over it. I was thinking of all of the things that I should be doing instead of recording this little baby itty bitty 10-minute quickie because I thought, well, I have to think about what I'm going to say. I have to figure it out. What I want it to be good. I want, people to feel the impact of it. And I was so attached to what I wanted from this thing instead of just going and doing it and saying, what's been at the forefront of my mind right now? What is the top thing that I'm thinking about that I'm sure other people are thinking about? What's up for me right now? And that's all that I did. And when I said, wow, when you stop living in the resistance, which is causing the most pain, and you actually just do the thing, it's amazing what gets done. It's our resistance to it. It's our thought around it. It's the feeling that we sit in long before the action gets taken that causes all of the pain. So you guys, I know that you feel me on this before you go to the gym every day or before you go to get your workout in, because I did it on my run today too. So I'm really having fun observing this person who is so resistant and what the thoughts are around it. I'm actually listening right now to Michael Singer's The Surrender Experiment, which you guys, if you really want to dive a little bit deeper into surrender and what that looks like, surrendering to life and what is coming your way, you might want to read that book. I tried to read it before, probably last year, I think it was, or maybe when it came out. I cannot remember when I found the book. And it just was not resonating with me because I was not ready to surrender yet. And now I've looked at this last year, and in order for things to have happened, in order for that TED Talk to have even happened or this book deal to have happened, I had to let go of thinking it had to come in a certain form, because the way that I thought it was coming, I was pushing, I was forcing. I thought that, I had to get in front of people. I had to prove myself. And instead of just allowing and doing the things that I love and really allowing myself to show up in different ways and following what life was bringing me, is when I started surrendering to life and things started happening that I was enjoying. So you have to kind of hand yourself over, but it is a dance because you have to do the actions, but then you also have to completely surrender in the form in which things come. And a lot of times the thing is that your happiness and that thing you want is coming in a completely different disguised form than you think. So you have to really look at what your end goal is and what outcome it is that you want to feel. What is the feeling that you're actually going for? What things could bring you that feeling? Because a lot of times when we start with the small things that could bring us the feeling that we are desiring, and we start surrendering over to our joy and start surrendering over to our bliss and start surrendering over to our gifts, you start being offered up beautiful ways in which to use them. And we don't always think they're the ways in which we desire. But once we start using them, we really truly embody the feeling that's coming with these smaller gifts. And by embodying that feeling that is coming with these smaller things that have come your way that maybe are not in the packaging that you wanted, you start to become that thing, which then attracts more of that thing. So start looking at your life and seeing where you can just let go. Are you sitting in the feelings of resistance? Because if you're sitting in the feelings of resistance, you're going to create more resistance and more things to resist in your life. So where can you say, I'm going to let go, I'm going to let God, I'm going to alter it up, I'm going to surrender? What does that look like to you, and what does that feel like to you? A lot of times for me, it feels like a full body physical letting go. I actually breathe out and just say, let go, let go, let go. Be open. Just do it. This is what you want, or this is going to bring you into a different feeling than what you're feeling right now. Just do it. It's a beautiful contrast. Let the resistance offer you something. Let it tell you something. I want you to try it right now, wherever you are. Maybe you're driving in your car. Maybe you're listening on a walk. By the way, thanks for taking me both places, whether you're driving, whether we're at the gym right now, whether you're on the Stairmaster, whether you're out in the woods, whatever we're doing. I love that I get to go all of these places with you. But I want you to practice this. So take a deep breath. I just want you to see what it would be like to relax your muscles. Relax the muscles in your face. Relax the muscles in your neck. Let go of wherever you're holding onto that thing or holding on to that person or resistance towards that person, or that thing that you need to do later today, or maybe that resistance that you're having right now about that run or that walk or that workout or on your way to work or on your way home, or that conversation that you need to have. Just let it go and see what would happen if you just let it happen. Just allow it. Let it transpire. Observe that crazy little voice in your head that's trying to tell you how you should feel about it, why you should be upset, why you should feel this resistance, and why you should stay in it. Just let it know you don't need it. Breathe out. Doesn't that feel good to just keep letting go? How much can you let go? The thing about letting go is you're not letting go of the good things, right? You think that if you let go, that you're going to lose control. You're actually not losing any control. You're gaining your power back. When you create that space that you're feeling right now, you make decisions from a much more powerful, connected place. You're connected to your soul, which is connected to source, but we can't do that when we're holding on to resistance. It actually breaks the connection. So let go, open up, be open, surrender to what is coming your way, surrender to the thoughts. Let go, forgive, let love, let God, breathe. And know that it's not the control you're letting go of, but it's the control that you are gaining back to make clear, graceful, loving decisions from the only place that brings true power, and that is love. And just to go and do that thing that's going to make you happy. Stop thinking so much about it. Make quicker actions in between, right? You guys, thank you so much for listening. I appreciate you more than I can tell you. And because of you guys, this podcast is able to get in the hands of other people who maybe have not heard about it. So I am a huge fan of sharing other people's things that inspire me. And if this inspires you, it would mean the world if you would share it as well. Have the most beautiful day. Create your day. It is your day to be had. And until next time, earn your happy. Bye, everyone. Thank you guys so much for spending this time with me on the Earn Your Happy podcast. I am so glad that you stopped by. If you could take 1 second to share this episode with someone you think would love it, that would be absolutely amazing, and we would be forever grateful. Also, please leave us a review if you feel so moved by going to iTunes and leaving us an honest thought, an honest comment. Tell us what you think. Tell us what you want to hear more of. It would really help us out on our journey to helping thousands and thousands of people. Until then, don't forget to earn your happy. Thanks again, guys. Bye-bye.
Hey, I know if you're listening to this podcast that you have big dreams and big goals. And one of the things that can really stop you is struggling with your marketing. Trust me, I have been there. Are you using 10 different systems just to build your online business? Then I want you to try Kajabi. Kajabi helps you build your web pages, set up funnels, and sell your courses, content, coaching, or communities. You've been hearing me talk a lot about funnels on this podcast and the importance of your email list. You can get a free trial at kajabi.com. That's Kajabi.com. I've talked about Kajabi before, but here's something that's super cool and new. They just rolled out an AI assistant for creating your online course curriculum. And this means you just type in a topic that you want to create on a course or webinar, and bam, it just generates a sample outline for you. It takes a ton of the hard work away. Of course, you're going to customize it to be your own, but this really helps you get over the struggle of how in the world to start, which is where most people stop. If you're like me, starting is always the hardest part, and that's what makes Kajabi so popular. They've made it easier for creators to build web pages, build courses, build coaching programs, build membership sites, build checkout pages, and build email funnels. So if you're struggling with any of those, you got to go check it out. Go to Kajabi.com. Kajabi was really the first all-in-one system and is trusted by over 100,000 creators. I think that's good enough for me. Also has influencers and marketers who use this. And now their smart AI platform makes it easy to take what you know and turn it into an online course and business. Go start building with a free trial at Kajabi.com. That's Kajabi.com.
Want to know a huge secret to my success? Okay, not only my success, but just about every single person that I have interviewed on this podcast who is successful has this in common. You guys, they love to journal. They capture their life lessons and what they're grateful for. But a lot of people don't keep this up consistently. And most people do know that the research shows that journaling deepens your gratitude and increases self-awareness. But did you also know that journaling decreases stress and helps you achieve your goals faster? In fact, journaling is a huge differentiator between average performers at work and high-performing people. It leads to longer-term clarity, confidence, and success. So why don't more people journal? Why didn't I journal consistently? Honestly, they don't like staring at a blank page. It's hard to carry a book around with you or a notepad, and they just don't even know what to write about, or they just forget. That's why I know that you're going to love Growth Day. It's the world's #1 system for self-improvement, and it's like all-in-one personal development in an app. And it has an awesome digital journal, and people love it. Growth Day's digital journal has hundreds of research-backed writing prompts for self-reflection, positive mindset, confidence building, and success. I use them all the time, and it makes me think in ways that I typically don't, and it makes me ask myself better questions, which we all know gets better results in our life. It even has prompts that help you develop a daily, weekly, or monthly habit of reflecting on your life and identifying areas to grow. So it's a perfect time of year to start journaling, you guys. When you sign up at Growth Day, you also get systems for habit tracking, goal setting, and scoring, and improving every area of your life. Best of all, I get to teach there too, you guys. I'm so excited. I hope that I get to see you. I teach live in Growth Day every single month with a new topic just for you. So join me there. Start your free trial at growthday.com/Lori.
Hey, do you know what the big secret is this year? And it shouldn't be a secret because this should be your biggest focus. It is building your community. I am always working on building and nurturing my community, and everyone is talking about the power of community. Without an online community, you just cannot grow organically or create a real movement, which is what I know that we're all after. And you can build trust or monetize your audience. When you get community right, not only does your audience grow faster, but so do your sales. But where's everybody going to be managing their communities these days? And a lot of online entrepreneurs and thought leaders are turning to Circle.so. Circle is an all-in-one community platform. It lets you host content and create discussions, live streams, group chats, and memberships all under your own brand. And what's so cool about Circle.so is that you don't even need a website or Facebook group. Instead, Circle lets you build your own community site where you can host content and manage your members. You can even create locked and unlocked content spaces, groups, and classes. How freaking cool is that? You can put your content behind a paywall too, and you can charge different amounts of money for different spaces on your community site. Circle.so is famously easy to use, and it has a free 14-day trial for you, so you can go check it out, see if you like it, see if you love all the options. Just go to Circle.so. Go check it out right now, you guys. Imagine being able to manage your community, start group chats and live classes, and accept payments all in one place. Kind of mind-blowing since this is usually spread all over the place. You have to log into so many different things. If this is the year to capture, organize, and monetize your community, head over to Circle.so. You can get a free trial and start building your online community right now. Just go to Circle.so. You guys, you get the 14-day free trial. So just go and see if it's for you. It's going to streamline everything and make your life so much easier. It's so freaking cool.